Welcome back, sports bettors. This is Jeff Makinen from DRF Sports. I'm here to cover Sunday's NFL matchup between the 1-2 Carolina Panthers and the 2-1 Houston Texans. It's game 251, 252 in your schedule. It'll be played at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, and it happens to also be your free sample for non-subscribers. A DRF Sports subscription gives you all the latest matchups and betting lines, along with betting angles and line movements and the most accurate simulator and rating systems out there. So start winning today. It's only $5. Sign up at sports.drf.com. It's a great deal. Looking at this game closer, Houston opened up as a 4-point favorite with an over-under 47. The line has moved back and forth, but it is basically settling in at the opener, 4-47. So very little line movement in this game. From a rating standpoint, you can see estimate number one in our game simulator projects Houston to win 25-21, which is pretty neutral, not only with the spread, but also with the total. Estimate number two projects a 26-24 score for Houston, so a 2-point slight value edge to Carolina. And our power line projects Houston to be a 3-point favorite, so pretty neutral, slight 1-point edge to Carolina. Schedule strengths, tiny edge to Houston. They played a 21.7 to an 18.7 of Carolina. Nothing really significant there. So that pretty much requires that I dig deeper into the report to find some value here. I click on the key injuries, and one thing I know, one of the most important pieces of information is that the starting quarterback of Carolina, longtime starter Cam Newton, is out indefinitely with a foot injury. This will be the second consecutive start that he misses. He'll be replaced by second-year starting quarterback Kyle Allen. On the surface, this would seem like a big advantage to Houston, but when I dig into the game preview, you'll notice that Cam Newton has actually lost his last 8 starts, while Kyle Allen has won his last 2. So Kyle Allen is actually 2-0 as starting quarterback for the Texans. Given Newton's recent injury history and his struggles, there's really not much of a drop-off here, to be perfectly honest, from Newton to Allen. In fact, if I look at the results, in the opening week, you can see the passing statistics. They were far more efficient, 240 yards on 26 attempts against Arizona for Kyle Allen. Newton's 2 starts were far less efficient, 300 yards, but it took him 50 attempts to get there, and 216 yards, and 38 attempts. So less yards on more attempts in week 1, and a ton of attempts to get 300 yards in week 2. So Kyle Allen has actually outplayed Cam Newton so far. Looking at live movements, despite the fact that Newton is out, 69% of the action is actually betting on the underdog here, Carolina. 89% also likes the over. So they're basically disregarding the absence of Cam Newton and going with the dog and the over here. Thank you again for listening. This is Jeff Makinen, and I hope that this helps you out. Good luck this weekend. My Twitter handle is @SportsDBExpert, sports.drf.com, your home for all the latest betting information. Thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.